A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 17, verses 26 to 37. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. The time of the Son of Man will be just like the time of Noah. Everyone carrying on as usual, having a good time right up to the day Noah boarded the ship. They suspected nothing until the flood hit and swept everything away. It was the same in the time of Lot, the people carrying on having a good time, business as usual, right up to the day Lot walked out of Sodom and a firestorm swept out and burned everything to a crisp. That's how it will be, sudden, total, when the Son of Man is revealed. When the day arrives and you are working in the yard, don't run into the house to get anything. And if you are going out in the field, don't go back and get your coat. Remember what happened to Lot's wife. If you grasp and cling to life on your terms, you will lose it. But if you let that life go, you will get life on God's terms. On that day, two men will be in the same boat fishing, one taken, the other left. Two women will be working in the same kitchen, one taken and the other left. Trying to take all this in, the disciples said, "Master, where?" He told them, "Watch for the cycling of the vultures. They will spot the corpse first. The action will begin around my dead body." The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee with God, and I am Father Joseph Matthew. Today, on the 14th of November, we reflect on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 17, verses 26 to 37. And the theme for our reflection is, do not look back. Today's Gospel passage is difficult, but from it, we can gather certain truths that guide our Christian life. First, there will be moments when we long for Christ's return. Like the saints and martyrs in the book of Revelation, we may cry out, "How long, O Lord?" Yet God's time is not ours. We must learn to be patient and trust that His plan unfolds in ways beyond our understanding. The second, the coming of Christ is certain, but the time is unknown. Speculation is useless, and false prophecies only distract us. The best preparation is to remain faithful to our daily duties. When Christ returns, blessed are those He finds working humbly, loving sincerely, and living honestly. Third, God's judgment will be personal. Jesus warns that of two people standing side by side, one may be taken and the other left. This reminds us that salvation cannot be inherited by proximity. We cannot rely on the holiness of our spouse, partners, or friends. Each of us must answer personally to God and nurture our own faith. And finally, Jesus' proverb, "Where the body is, there the vulture will gather." Just as certain conditions draw vultures, so the return of Christ will come at the appointed moment. Our task is not to calculate when it will happen, but to be ready whenever it does. This readiness means living without stubborn pride or clinging to the past. Like the wife of Lot in the Old Testament, if we keep looking back, we risk losing sight of the future that God has prepared. Now is the time to change, to discern, to let go of mistakes and regrets. Life is dynamic. There is a time to sow and a time to reap, a time to struggle and a time to be at peace. What matters is to move forward with hope, fixing our eyes on Christ. So let us not be paralyzed by fear or nostalgia. Instead, let us keep walking faithfully with forward vision, so that whenever the Lord comes, He may find us ready.